my little lavenders, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I am going to be doing my second ever episode, I believe, of my podcast. So I filmed an episode way back in 2022? 2021? I don't even know.
I think 2021.
Yeah, but I never really continued with it, but I finally decided to film another episode since a lot of people really enjoyed listening to it. I'm not sure if I'm going to be really doing many episodes, but here I am filming an episode, so we'll see how this goes. I believe that there have been a lot of YouTubers recently that have been doing podcasts, and I just want to clarify that I'm not trying to copy or steal the idea. Like I said, I did this a while back, and them kind of starting theirs kind of made me want to continue with mine. Anyways, without further ado, let's just get straight into it. So I am joined with Maya.
Hi.
And we're going to be talking about just how we met, and what kind of led us to meet up in real life, because most of you probably would know that we met up in real life. It's very exciting. So yeah, so I think we both have different ideas of how we met. How did you think we met? Through a cafe or something? Or through a cafe game?
We'd met before just a few times, but we hadn't really had a conversation.
Yeah.
But then we joined this cafe game through one of our other friends.
It's Honey Boo.
We had our first little tiny conversation, and I think you just sent me a friend request. And at this time, you still had the username T is awesome, and I thought it said my Fifi is awesome. A while to understand what that meant, but that's how I imagined we met.
Yeah.
Or how I remember we met.
Yeah, we definitely had a couple mutual friends. I remember fully meeting once Maya did this live stream on her YouTube channel, and I remember joining and oh, I really want to be friends with her. And so I joined her in Bloxburg, and then I think I joined her in the facility, and we just kind of chat. We just kind of talked through there, and eventually I was oh, we should do a collab or whatever, and she was yeah, that would be really fun. So then I think maybe a couple days later or whatever, we filmed a Flee the Facility video together, and I remember posting that, and yeah, that's how I kind of remember becoming friends.
We'll never.
What'd you say?
We'll never know how we actually met.
Yeah, never know. But I believe that live stream's still up on Maya's channel, and the videos that we filmed together are still up as well. So if you want to go and look at that, feel free to.
Please don't. They're horrible.
And then I think we just kind of started to talk more on Roblox and stuff. At this point, I didn't have Discord, and then I remember I don't know how. Do you remember how you became friends with Val? Because I don't.
I became friends with her through you. I think in Royal High. We were doing all these little what are they called? I don't know. Royal High.
Outfit competitions.
Yeah, those thingies. Yeah.
Yeah.
We were doing those.
Yeah, I remember.
Our first call.
Oh my goodness. So yeah, well, that's what I was gonna say. I didn't have Discord, but Val did. So she called Maya, and then called me on a different device. And Maya couldn't hear me very well, but it was really fun.
And you did face reveals.
I did.
That first call we ever did.
I remember I was so excited, and I was you know what? I'm just gonna do a face reveal. And Maya was completely shocked.
Yeah, I was
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Pretty besties.
But I remember doing that, and then I think not even that much later, I asked my mom for Discord.
3 days later.
Yeah, it was literally
Oh.
yeah, or I don't know. Anyway, I asked her for Discord, and she was sure, why not? And we started talking on there, and I think we just kind of became better friends, and we played more together, and just talked more. Yeah.
It did take a while though. You didn't you weren't allowed to have Discord for I think it was almost 6 months. At least it felt like that. It's probably 3 months.
Yeah, it was a
and
while.
Then they'd be guys, I can get Discord, and we were
Yeah.
it was wonderful.
And I think we can both talk about this as well, but I think like kind of part of the reason why we like became such good friends was because we both kind of struggled with the same like phobia, and we both had like anxiety, so we'd kind of like, that was like something that we had in common that we could like talk about with each other. And like, yeah, I feel like I don't really talk about that much, but that was definitely like something that I think brought us closer. Like I would like tell you when I was feeling worried, or you'd tell me when you were feeling worried, and like we'd kind of like make each other feel better.
We're basically each other's therapy.
Yeah. This looks like a therapy session right now. But we're both in the therapist chair right now.
Hey, wait. Look, no, I'm in the therapy chair now.
Oh my gosh, yes. Oh my god. But yeah, I think that was just like kind of, yeah, a turning point. And like there wasn't really any point in time where we like became like really super duper close friends. I think we just kind of over time gradually got to like know each other better and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember this one day, like when I like first met you, before I'd ever called you, like it was like the weekend or something, and it was like during COVID, and there was like nothing to do, and we played Roblox all day long, and we slowly told each other all of our like secrets, like how old we were, what we looked like, blah 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 blah. We kind of just,
oh my gosh,
you know, told complete strangers everything about us, which I do not recommend.
And like we had this like whole like conspiracy that we were gonna look like twins in real life. And it's so funny.
I mean, we sort of do.
We kind of do, in a way, like, and my mum and like Maya's mum kept saying like when Maya came to visit, how they kept like confusing us for each other, and it's just so funny that we were like right about that. I don't know.
Like we don't really see it that much anymore because of like how well we know each other, but like I mean, if you don't know us that well, you'd probably think we were related.
Yeah, like
we have really similar hair types, similar face shape, similar like features in general.
Yeah, it was a little bit crazy. But yeah, and I remember like this one day, I think like ages ago, one of my friends had made this like game where I would like always do meet and greets in, but no one really came to them. It was just like a small little game, and like I'd post on my YouTube saying, come join me, I'm doing like a meet and greet or whatever. And I think Maya was one of the first like people that, wait, maybe this is how we met, I don't know, but you like joined and we just started like talking a lot.
Was this the berry game?
Yeah.
Or, like by Koala now? Yeah. I remember that.
It was like Aloha Con or something. Oh my gosh, but
it's changed. It was like Berry's clothing, and it was like Koala's clothing. And I remember she changed her name.
But that was like the game I think I told you what I was worried about, and like you said, oh yeah, I'm worried about that too. And I was like, huh, that's so cool, because like since I was like little, I always wanted someone that had the same like phobia as me, because I always felt so alone with it, and it was just so cool like to have a friend that was like, you know, had that same like phobia as me. So I feel like that was also kind of like, yeah, another reason why I was like, we could become really good friends.
Yeah, it's like I'd never met anyone who could like understand that. They're like, if you're sick, you're sick. It doesn't matter. I'm like, but it does matter.
Yeah. I remember my mom always telling me like, you know, it's like really common, but I didn't believe her. But
I looked it up. I saw like online it said 0.1% of the population has the phobia.
Oh. If you guys are wondering
like,
what phobia it is,
I'm gonna double check this.
I think you say emetophobia.
Emetophobia. Oh, really? Anyway, I'm looking it up now.
Emetophobia.
Emetophobia pronunciation.
Don't touch it up.
No, pronunciation. I'm covering my eyes. Don't worry.
Okay.
Eyes are still covered. I don't even know. Okay, wait. It is. Sorry, this could take me a minute. Okay, so there's two different ways to like say it. So there's emetophobia or emetophobia.
Emetophobia. Emetophobia or emetophobia?
So it's like here wait. So one of them's emetophobia and the other one's Wait, emetophobia.
Emetophobia.
I don't know. We'll just make up our own.
That sounds really weird, but yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
Continuing. Anyway. Gosh, I don't know what else to talk about. I guess yeah. Like, we just kind of like became better friends, and then we kind of like thought of the concept. Oh, what if we like met in real life? Like that would be really cool because Maya had always like wanted to visit Australia. And it was kind of always like a possibility, like it might happen, but like there weren't really any like plans or anything like that. And then I remember like showing each other like where we lived as well.
Yeah. We thought about sending each other packages of like foods from like our area. Like she was gonna send me some like Australian candy. I was gonna send her some American candy. But I literally spent like $100 on stuff. And then we found out it was going to be anywhere from $100 to $500 to ship it to them. So we didn't end up doing that.
But she brought them to us like in a suitcase on her trip, and I got to open them. It was very cool. Yeah. And there's even like a little card that said like, oh, like, you know, it's cool that you're touching what I'm touching. But it was weird because like at that point, like you wouldn't have known that we would have literally been in the same room when I was opening that.
Yeah,
so I don't know.
When I wrote that note, I didn't know that you were gonna read it while I was in the same room.
Yeah, it's so crazy. But yeah, and then I remember like sort of we like discussed like meeting up, and you kind of like talked to your mom about it, and she was like, you know, she wasn't like completely like against the idea or anything. And then I don't know
if we like if like she was like, I mean, like once we get to know them better and like if the chance ever comes up, then she was fine with it.
Yeah. And then I think I remember like looking at plane tickets and stuff, and like it started to feel more it started to feel more real because you kept like talking to your mom about it, and you said that she was like looking at flights as well, and like I don't know, it was like, you know, we were definitely considering it, but there were like some complications with like the borders and like COVID-19 and everything. So like there was like, we completely ruled out that chance. Like there was no way that we were gonna meet, and I cried. I was like really sad.
Yeah, I felt so bad.
And I was like, oh, we're never gonna meet. It's gonna be forever until we meet. But then suddenly, boom, Maya was able to come. COVID wasn't getting in the way anymore. And I was like, oh my gosh, like this is crazy. And so I went and like, I told her. Yeah, I was on the verge of tears. I was like, Maya, you can come now.
And I was like, rolling on the floor.
It was very exciting. And I think that's kind of
like the next break. We talked about meeting on your next like school break.
Yeah.
And you know, I like baked my parents cookies. I tried to get them in a good mood and stuff like that.
Oh my god, I remember that.
But said it wouldn't work, and I was really sad.
And I think
it was my turn to cry.
I think that was then kind of like the point where everything started to like lead to us meeting, because I don't even remember. It was like, it's all a blur really, but I remember like kind of like planning it and everything, and then I don't know, maybe like we were like weren't sure if it was gonna happen or not. We were like planning it. I don't know. But
and
then
my mom said if it didn't happen like sooner, she thought it would probably happen in January of 2023, which is actually when it did happen.
Mm-hmm.
So we did have a chance. So
yeah,
we had hope.
It wasn't like hope. And then I'm guessing, did you come to your mom, or did she come to you to say that like, you know, you were gonna book tickets and stuff?
I talked to her about it again, like, do you think we can go to Australia? Because I mean, it's gonna be January soon. And she's like, yeah, probably. So we did some research, and then it was gonna take a while. I was like, and I started rushing. I was like, oh my gosh,
what if I surprise Em on her birthday? She's like, when is her birthday? I was like, blah 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 blah, and she's like,
So then we kind of grinded for like 3 hours every day. Like, oh, how about this? Oh, and then we can do this. And then it ended up working out. And then on her birthday,
I called her and I was like, are you ready? And she's like, yeah. And I was like, we have plane tickets to Australia. And she went,
I know. How did you feel?
My mom was sitting in the other room, and I was just sitting there. I was like, it felt so like unreal to say.
Yeah.
I guess.
How did you feel?
I felt super awkward.
How did you feel when you booked the tickets? Like officially had booked them?
I was standing up, which she told me, I ran into the bedroom and I face planted on my bed screaming.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. It's just such an unreal experience meeting someone in real life. Like, I don't know, it feels so weird. I remember like the countdown and like always like I was just imagining the meetup, and I had such bad anxiety. Like I slept so horribly like the like week leading up to you like coming, and oh my gosh. But
I was more scared about the plane.
yeah.
I was like, I hate airplanes, and it's a really, really long plane ride. It's like so many planes and blah 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 blah. And I was like, no.
But I remember like,
but I survived.
Yeah, you did. Like I said. And when I like
Really?
opened the door and saw your face for the first time, it was just so unreal. Like it felt so weird. Like I don't know.
The drive to your house, I was literally like, so at first I was like calm because it's kind of a long drive. And at first I was like, it's fine. And I was just looking, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm in Australia, and I was looking at everything. I was koala hunting, and instead of seeing koalas, I saw dead baby kangaroos. I picked up an Australian flower, and I sent you a photo, and you're like, Maya, that's a weed. I was like, I don't care, it's from Australia.
Oh my gosh, I remember that.
And I kept it, and I was gonna give it to you, but then you told me it was a weed. I was like, maybe I won't give it to her.
Oh my gosh.
I don't remember if I did or not. I mean, I remember we pulled up, and I was literally shaking.
Same.
So bad. I was like, oh my gosh, that's the house that I've seen so many times.
I was literally shaking.
And I got out of the car, and I looked out, and I looked into the door. I was like, she's not there. Oh gosh. Oh no. What? Do I have to knock on the door now? Well, I want to run to her. And I said, Mom, she's not there. Or something. And then I looked back around the corner, and then I heard the door, and I saw your head peek out, and then I just did like this little jump, and I went, I ran towards you.
Oh my god.
And then I feel like we like hit each other so hard.
We did. We were like, oh my god.
Like, boom.
And I remember hearing the car, and I was like, Mom, they're here, and literally like all my anxiety.
Barking, right?
Yeah. And all my anxiety literally just like went away. Like the moment I saw your car,
As soon as I hugged you, I was like, everything was like.
Yeah, and like
it's kind of like slow-mo.
And in that moment when you were like, Mom, she's not there, I was like, Mom, record quickly, record before I open the door. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I was trying to get my mom to record too.
Yeah. But yeah, oh my god, it was like crazy. We're definitely planning more trips. So this won't be the last time we see each other. But yeah, look, I cried a lot when you left. It was really sad.
We did a lot though, like while we were there. Like I remember like when I left your house, like the night that we met, I was like so as soon as the door closed, I sprinted and I did like jump. I like jumped and like
I know.
I didn't actually do a backflip, but I felt like doing a backflip, but I knew I'd break my neck and I probably wouldn't get to see you again.
Like after we hugged.
No, this is like, well, yeah, that too. After we hugged, I ran away.
Yeah.
Like, oh my gosh. I didn't know if I should come back or not. Should I just run away and never come back? But then like when we like the night, so like we'd met and we hung out at your house, and then when I left, it was like 8:30, 9 or something.
Yeah.
I like ran out and I was like jumping, trying not to do a backflip and break my neck.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my gosh, I just met Lxvendoriia.
I know.
Like the Lxvendoriia.
Like I remember.
It was so weird.
I remember like just like looking at you like the first day that you were here, like the very first day. I like remember like looking you in the eye, and I was like, that's so weird. Like what? Like you like didn't look. You didn't look right because you look like, because I always saw you on camera, and I was like, what? And then like the last day you look completely normal. It's just so like, yeah. And I feel like
now when we come, you're like, whoa, you look different.
I know. And like I feel like everyone was meeting like their IBFs at the same time we did. Like Taylor and Alex met up, and I know like Celia and Connie are meeting up, and like Maria and Abby met up.
Really?
Yeah, and Ash and Annie met up. Like I don't know, like last year was the year. Well, this year, yeah,
it's like COVID's ending.
Yeah,
so
like this
like,
year and last year was really like the the time that people like met their IBS. But yeah, it was so crazy and so fun. But I'm so glad that we did it because it was definitely worth it. But now I'm really sad. And we even got like DNA samples from each other.
Oh yeah, we cut chunks of each other's hair. This is so weird, and we put it in bags so that we could always have a piece of each other with us.
And then we like we got a piece of paper and we like put lipstick on and like kissed the paper and then wrote
Really
a little note.
badly.
Yeah, but it was cute. It was cute.
I haven't opened it.
Yeah, I have.
I haven't. I've been too scared to open it because I thought I might start crying again.
Aww.
Like, what if I lose it?
You won.
Or what if I'm holding it and the biggest gust of wind and there's an earthquake and a tsunami all at the same time, then a tornado and it washes it away and I never see it again.
Oh my gosh. That would be
So,
sad.
who knows? I should probably open it. I'll open it after this.
Okay,
That's
wait.
gonna be so weird. It'll be so weird. I'm like, I'm touching your hair. That sounds so weird.
I know, like,
But,
yeah.
like, if I were to like take your hair out of the bag and I could just stare at it and be like, whoa.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Like, you know, I can put your hair at like a murder scene or something now.
True.
You know, and say
Very
them.
true. That's true.
This is super off topic, but I saw this like one thing. It's like, what are they called? Like a barber or a hairstylist or something could literally plant your DNA at any crime thing.
That's true.
They cut your hair. They can literally pick it up off the floor and like, oh, I killed someone. Let me just throw that on the ground.
Oh my god, that's actually kind of concerning. Like,
I mean, like, not that I think they would do that, but like
No.
they could if they wanted to.
they very much could. And even though we met up, you also met up with Val, who I'm friends with in real life, but yeah, you also got to meet her as well.
Yeah, that was really cool. I remember like I opened the door and you were like a concerned mother.
I was.
Wait.
I was like, wait for me to press
We hadn't known
record.
each other for like 30 minutes. And you're like, wait, I have to record. It
Oh
was,
my
like,
gosh.
already normal. Like after like 15 minutes, it was normal. Like it was still weird to be like, oh my gosh. Like to
Yeah.
stare at each other. I was like, oh my gosh, that was weird, but like it
Yeah.
wasn't awkward really.
No, it wasn't.
So then like you're like,
Yeah.
wait, I need my phone, wait. Like the mother, like a mother on the morning of Christmas, like
Oh
wait,
my
I need to
gosh.
get
Yeah,
Video
I'm
for the
literally,
grandparents and the family to put on Facebook.
I'm literally the mother of the group. Anyway, continue.
So she got her phone out and she's like, wait, okay, you can open the door. And I had to kick your dog. I didn't like actually kick the dog, but I was like, Miffy, move, please.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, there's a new person. I want to lick the person.
So eventually Miffy moved and I opened the door and it was really weird. We just went and then we hugged each other and we did a little circle.
I know,
And
it
then
was
I
so
just-
cute.
My classic run away and then come back thing. 'Cause then, you know, like, oh my gosh, and then come back. So that was cool.
Yeah, that was crazy. And we did pretty much everything. I think we did pretty much everything together.
We
Yeah.
did pretty much everything together. All
Yeah.
of this. Except for like a few times, but that was barely anything. So.
Yeah. And
We
it was
only
just,
got her birthday present.
yeah, we also went shopping for her birthday one day. Like, that was fun as well.
That was super fun. That was like one of my favorite moments.
Yeah.
No, I love shopping.
Yes.
Shopping's my favorite thing to do in the world.
Yeah, we all love shopping.
I love shopping and wasting my money on things I don't need.
Yes.
It's just like my specialty.
I learned it from M. And then I kind
Yes.
of, so I thought she was like the shopping queen. And I wanted to be like her. So I went shopping like every week. And then it turned into every day for a while.
It's so funny
And
because
now I'm better.
it's funny because like Maya had like quite a lot to spend because she's been saving up for Australia, and
Yeah.
I was like, Maya, you have to buy stuff, because she wasn't buying anything like the whole time. She was like, nope,
I
nope,
have some
nope.
buying anxiety. what if I find something that I really want? And then in the end, I was kind of sad. I was like, I didn't buy anything. And we went back to my favorite store that I buy on, like, online.
And
all
she
the time,
literally bought the
Latin
whole
America.
entire store.
I spent $300.
Oh my gosh.
I spent like $300 on things. But I mean, I wear those clothes like every day.
I was
so,
very
you know.
proud. I was like,
Totally
yes,
worth
finally, thank you.
So what I did was I didn't look at the prices. If I liked something, I'd pick it up.
Yeah.
It was kind of fun. I was like, if I liked it, I'd pick it up. And then if I liked it, I'd pick it up and I'd try it on. And then
Yeah.
I'd come out and it'd be like, yes. And then I'd come back in and I'd try it on and it'd be like, yes. And then I'd
Yes.
go back in and try it on and be like, yes. Every time.
Yup.
I mean, who knows? Maybe she hated it, but she just said yes for me to spend my money. Who
No, I
knows?
liked all of them. Yeah, it was, but
Well,
you
some things
spent
I
your money
like.
wisely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
I
should
did buy
we?
a necklace though that I wear like every day.
Oh yeah, remember that.
I'm wearing it right now.
So obviously we have future plans to meet up. I want to live together, obviously, when we're older. Like, I'm already saving up. But like before I like
Even if it's for like 6 months, we're just gonna like
mm,
like even if it's just for a summer
yeah.
or like
So after college, I'm gonna take a gap year before I go to university. And in that gap year, I'm gonna like spend all my time where Maya lives. Maybe not for a year, because I'd have to get like an actual job to live there for more than like 7 months. I think it is how long you can stay there with a visa. I don't know, but yeah, I would definitely want to have a gap year. Like,
What if we worked at a cute little cafe together?
yes, or like a
Just
smoothie van or something.
yeah, we have a really cute cafe nearby. I've sent you
Yeah.
photos of it.
Yeah.
We could work there. They have
Yes.
They have like lavender rose lemonade. It's purple.
Yum.
it's the Lxvendoriia drink. I call it the Lxvendoriia drink.
But we have lots of plans. We have a whole Pinterest board on it actually. And I'm just like overall really excited, and yeah, we're definitely gonna have a beach lifestyle.
Yes,
that's
we're gonna
what
be
I've
the
always
classic
wanted.
coconut girls.
Yes.
Who knows? If you have an online friend, who knows? Maybe one day you will end up living with them.
Yeah,
Or
exactly.
something.
That,
Like who knows? Like when I met you, I did not know that I would be living with you one day, maybe.
maybe,
Like,
hopefully.
what?
Fingers crossed.
Don't jinx it.
No,
What
I'm
did you
not.
say when you try not to jinx things?
I say, don't touch wood. Touch wood.
Don't touch wood. I remember the first time you said it, I was like, what?
Touch
It was
wood
very
means like,
confusing.
anyways.
Yeah, it'd be so.
Yeah. Ew, I just spat on my mic. Okay. Well, should I wrap it up here then? Okay. Anyways, that was a really good chat. I really enjoyed that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it as well. It was definitely like I've been trying to do this for ages, but like I never got to doing it. So hopefully you guys enjoy. I will probably be doing like the next time I do a podcast, I want to get like maybe a YouTuber or one of my friends on.
I am a YouTuber. I'm not your friend.
Okay, a content creator then. I want to get a content
But I
creator.
am a content creator. I create content and put it on the
Okay,
internet.
let me
And
phrase
the
that
internet.
differently. I'm going to get a someone within the Discord partner program then. Hopefully.
Well, that
We'll
hurts.
see. I'm gonna get a big creator to come on here, and maybe some of my friends.
Whoa!
So so make sure you guys stay
I'm gonna get a
tuned.
creator that is not worthless like me.
Oh my god.
Bottom line.
That's not what I'm saying at all.
You
Oh
can
my
do like a
gosh.
boop thing right there.
Anyways, but yeah, thanks for joining me. I had lots of
I'm
fun.
not heartbroken.
Yeah, I guess thanks. Next time you guys watch another one of the podcasts, it'll be with someone who's not a failure.
Okay, I'm joking,
Oh
but
my gosh.
Thank you for having me. I
No
will.
problem. Oh my god.
my wife.
Oh my god. This is supposed to be like a relaxing podcast. It's really not turning into that, is it?
Well, you should put a little disclaimer that says, alright.
Warning, this is about to be a very psycho spot of the video.
It's like the end of the video, and it's not gonna be very relaxing anymore. It's about to be us like losing our minds, even though we don't have any. Anyways, enjoy.
Yeah, that's probably what I'll do. Anyways, once again, thank you for joining me, and thank you guys for listening. Stay tuned for more podcast episodes in the future. I love you.
If you have any
Bye.
questions,
Oh,
feel
yeah,
free to comment them, and I will answer them with
Yes.
all my heart.
Anyways.
Anyways, thank you guys for watching.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.